Give it up for day 34. Today I am back in a much better weight, weighing in at under 190 pounds. Yesterday, you guys know I jumped up a little bit and was weighing in at 192 pounds. And again, I think it was just because I wasn't going to the bathroom really good that day. But I am better now, and I don't want to gross you guys out, but that's kind of part of the process sometimes. Depending on how much you go to the bathroom and when can really affect your weight on the scale. So it's important, again, to not use the scale as the ultimate judge on whether or not I'm going to be losing fat here. The best judge is going to be how I look in the mirror throughout this process. Again, the scale is just a good tool to use alongside how you look in the mirror. So if you guys follow this exact program here, keep in mind that if you follow the diet correctly, even if the scale jumps, that's okay, because you know that you're following the diet strictly and staying at a calorie deficit like I did yesterday. So every once in a while during a diet, no matter what diet you go on, the scale is going to jump up a little bit. But if you're staying true to the diet, you don't need to panic. I'm currently hitting an intermittent fast. All I've had was some water, black coffee, and on top of my water and black coffee, I did have a little bit of cold brew that I had left over from Circle K yesterday. I did put a little tiny bit of flavoring in there, but I'd be surprised if that even eclipsed 50 calories, to be honest, because I really didn't put much. Next, I'm gonna be hitting a completely fasted workout, and I don't have a lot of time today because I'm busy, so let's get started. The workout is now complete, and since I don't have a whole bunch of time today, I only decided to focus on 2 exercises. And to be honest, I think I'm eating at too large of a calorie deficit because I was feeling really slow and sluggish while I was hitting my workout. And that's usually a good sign, at least for me, that I'm eating at too large of a calorie deficit. So if I don't start feeling a little bit less lethargic going forward, I'm definitely gonna have to increase my calorie intake a little bit. And before I even get into the exercises, again, if you guys follow my exact program that I'm doing here, make sure you practice correct form and don't ego lift. Lift something that is manageable for you so you don't hurt yourself, because when it comes to working out and dieting, safety and your well-being is above everything else. To focus on back, I started off off with bent over barbell rows, knocked out 4 sets of those. Then I moved into dips to really target the chest. And now to really target the lower chest to give you that cut look, you kind of have to lean into it a little bit. What I do is bend my knees just a little bit in and then hit the dips that way. And just to throw in some punishment at the end, I did hit 1 set of push-ups. Really struggled on those because again, I'm really tired today and not feeling super motivated, but I did my best to do as many push-ups as I could at the end. It's officially lunchtime, so now I'm gonna move into lunch because I am starving. Lunch is officially served. Today I'm starting off with 4 organic scrambled eggs, cooked them up in a little bit of organic butter. Then I'm gonna be having 4 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread. I guess technically 4.5 because there was a little sliver at the end that I also ate. So 2.5 slices, I guess, I ate while I was cooking. The other 2 pieces I toasted up, a little bit of butter, a little bit of jelly, and then I'm gonna do my best to eat up this meal and have it hold me over between lunch and dinner all the way till dinner. But as always, if I get a snack or reach for anything with calories at all, I will make sure to keep you guys updated. And again, I'm gonna keep a close eye on my diet, and if I'm just too lethargic going forward, I am gonna start increasing my calorie intake just a little bit so I'm not so sluggish when I'm working out. Because if I eat at too big of a calorie deficit, I can't lift weights and I can't gain any muscle because my body's not getting enough fuel. But if I don't talk to you guys again, I'll see you for dinner. It is between lunch and dinner. Gonna have a little bit of iced coffee with exactly 1 serving size of Chobani coffee creamer. And to prove it to you guys, as always, here is 1 serving. It is officially dinner time. Tonight, I'm starting off with an organic spinach and kale salad. Again, I try and hit this pretty much every single night possible. Topped it off, a little bit of organic avocado oil spray, Kalamata olives, and feta cheese. For the main entree, I'm gonna be having some leftover chicken parmesan. Here's the first serving that I'm gonna be having. If I get something more later on, I will definitely update you guys. But again, I try and start with a little bit smaller of a serving than what I think I need so I don't overeat. Here's all the ingredients that were used for the chicken parmesan, and then here are all the ingredients that were used for the salad. I'm gonna do my best to limit myself to this, but again, I don't wanna push the diet too far, so if I feel like I'm really struggling later on tonight, I will reach for a snack. I'm still super hungry, so I'm getting a little bit more noodles for dinner. Got them going in the microwave, and that should be my last serving for dinner. Other than I might have a snack later if I'm struggling. If not, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you early for another video.